Many have a love-hate relationship with their smartphones. And so I want to talk about taking control of your smartphones rather than coming under the control of it, so that your smartphone is helpful for you and not harmful. Now, in this series called Redeeming Technology, I hope you see that I'm taking a positive and not a negative view of technology. We have to remember that God is sovereign over the technological progress that we've made as a human race, and this mandate for technological progress goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. And because God is sovereign over technology, technology is actually an opportunity for us to worship the Lord, to learn more about God's mercy and kindness and goodness to us in providing things that make life helpful and easier. Now, this past Sunday, we talked about smartphones. And if you think about what a smartphone is, we've taken God's creation, the natural resources God has placed in the earth, and we've reordered those resources to make what has been called the most powerful gadget ever known. And this is all done under the sovereignty of God. Now, when it comes to smartphones, you get instant access, and the benefits to this instant access are endless. I mean, what we can do in 2022 would blow people's minds just from 20 years ago. But of course, as we all know, not only are the benefits endless, the distractions of instant access are also endless. And one of our big struggles with a smartphone is we have a tendency, if we're not careful, to neglect our priorities, to neglect what matters most to us, to even neglect meaningful interactions with other human beings. And so I just want to talk about taking control of your smartphone so that it's not taking control of you. And I want to revisit the 4 smartphone fasts that I talked about in Sunday's sermon. And again, I'm suggesting these things. I'm encouraging you to prayerfully consider these fasts. They're not commanded in the Bible, but listen, if you seek God and these would help you take control of your smartphone rather than being under its control, then engage in all of them or some of them or tweak it, whatever. But let me help you. So first fast would be a morning fast. And the idea here is when you wake up in the morning, don't turn your phone on. Instead of turning your phone on and getting online and checking text and checking social media and going to the news, don't start your day off that way. I want to encourage you, open up your Bible first and read it and spend time in prayer. Now, even when you're reading your Bible and praying, I'm going to encourage you, keep your phone out of that situation. I mean, imagine Jesus praying to God and getting interrupted with text messages. Imagine what it would be like to, be one of the Bible scholars that have blessed the church, while all the while they're being interrupted with browsing on the web. We're easily distracted. So I want to encourage you, try this. Try doing it for 1 week. Don't turn on your phone and see what you learn about your soul and about your relationship with the Lord. The next is weekly fasts. Consider turning your phone completely off for an entire day a week, 1 day, or greatly minimize it, like bare bones, as little as possible, utilize your phone. And listen, see what it's like again to live life without instant access in the palm of your hand. See what you learn. What do you find helpful about not being able to grab your phone and type that into Google or check Instagram or Facebook or quickly text or respond to all these texts? What do you learn about that? So consider that. Consider a weekly fast, 1 day a week. Also consider working fast. When you have a project or some job to do or some task to complete, finish the task and then engage with your smartphone. So choose to not use your phone. And listen, ask yourself, am I getting the job done more quickly? Am I doing a better job because I'm not going back and forth on my phone? Am I feeling less pressure, less irritated? Am I enjoying doing the work that I'm doing because I'm not engaging with my phone? Again, try that and see what you learn. And then another thing is community fast. Now, the idea here is consider this for a season. Again, I'm not trying to say, don't ever pick up your phone when you're with other people, but I'm just saying, try it for a season where you say, when I'm with other people, I'm not gonna pick up my phone. And the idea here is focus on valuing the person in front of you. Focus on saying to them, you matter more to me right now than anyone else. You are the most important person or group of people to me right now. And so I'm not going to be scrolling on my phone. I'm not going to be looking at the latest news. I'm not going to be going through Twitter while you're here. I'm not going to be texting a bunch of people. All of that can wait, because I want you to know how valuable you are. And just see what you learn about your heart. See what you learn about cultivating relationships. See what you learn about where you are strong relationally, and also where you need to keep pressing into Jesus to grow relationally in loving people. So let me encourage you. Pray to God and seek to implement everything that you found helpful from this video so that your smartphone is not controlling you, but you're controlling it, and it's benefiting your life and not harming your life.